Hello friends, this is Chiran Parmar and today I am going to discuss about the masked text box control. We already discussed in second video about text box. But in text box we can give the information like a numeric, string, date value, boolean value, but not any specific format. Just like for example, if I want to take input for mobile number, so it contain 10 digit purely numeric, it's not allowing any alphabet number. So whenever these types of conditions base you have to take input from user, then you can use a masked text box. So we can say that it is a little bit advanced form of normal text box control. Okay, so now let's see how it's work. So first we can add a new form for masked text box. So just Windows Forms and here named to masked text box. Okay, and say add. So form will be added here. Now here I am giving the informations about mobile number, how it will be taking input and how you can set its mobile number to 10 digit. Okay, so for that I am first using this label control. So where is this label? Okay, label. So label and one more is a masked text box. So yes, this is the masked text box. So just drag and drop. Okay, now here right click and properties, and you can now provide the text value to mobile number. Okay, and this is the masked text box for mobile number. So properties, and here you can find its name. So you can use as a mtxt. You know, we use txt for text box, it's a masked text box, so mtxt, and this is for text box for mobile, so I am writing just mobile. Okay, now the important properties of this masked text box is the mask this, and this mask contain little bit already existing mask available for specific format. Okay, for example, here we can take input for mobile number, and mobile number is 10 digit purely numeric. So we can, it's little bit matching with this numeric 5 digits. So we just click on this 5 digit. You can see here it's a 1 2 3 4 5 5 0. Okay, we want 10 digits, so we can add more 5 here. So 6 7 8 9 10. So you can see here it's a, you can also check it's a preview here. It's a 10 digit mobile number, it's a purely numeric, and you can just say press OK. So you can see it's underlined type of character 10, it is visible. So whenever we load this form, it will be taking 10 digit input from user. Okay, same way we can use for std code number also. So I am just again taking one label. Okay, and providing a properties and in text std code or std code number. Okay, and again one more masked text box for that. So this is the masked text box. Now I am changing it to first its name. So mtxt, this for std code, so I'm just writing std. And now here where is the mask, okay, mask properties. Here in my city currently its std code is a 5 digit, and then my landline phone number is 6 digit number, so I'm just set for that. So you can see here this is a phone number available, so I'm setting here for 5 digits, so 3 4 5. And 1 2 3 4 and 5, total 5 and 6 digit of this. Okay, and say you can see here it's a preview like this. So your STD code number and then your landline mobile number, and say okay. So it will be creating a mask for that based on your requirement what you want to say here. Okay, then one more I am will be display here for time. I want to display time here in hour and a minute. So this table I am just writing time. Okay, and here new mask text box, yes this one, and right click and properties, and here you can be print name to mtxt for time, and in mask there is this mask, yes mask, you can see here it's a time, US time, so you just use it. Okay, you can see here there are different types of format exist here, so you can choose anyone from here. If you want to create your own format, then you can choose here custom format, this one. So not an issue, you can customize your this masking also. Okay, so I'm using this time and say okay. Okay, now everything is ready. Now we just add two button, so we can just checking it that it will be working or not properly. So designing is perfectly ready. So first button, so I'm just giving the name to btn. Okay, so whenever I click on this button, it will be display the whole information, mobile number, STD code and time into message box. And this button for closing, so close, and it's a button btn close. Okay, you know very well what is the coding for close. You have to just write me dot close, that's it. Okay, and in okay click, you just display message box information about that three data. Okay, so message box dot show, here I am first display the mobile number, so it's mtxt mobile dot text. Okay, then I want to display the second information in second line, so I am just using here vb carriage lift. So vbcrlf carriage line feed. Okay, and then again combined, and my second is for STD code landline value, again vbcrlf, and again last for mtxt dot time dot text. Okay, simple coding, not too hard. Okay, now we just save it and set it to run. It's a masked text box, and we run this. Okay, very well, it will be executed. You can see here every mask is already here present. Now first time I am inserting a mobile number and I am pressing data 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and one more 9, so 10 digit is over. If I now I am pressing, but it will not accept it because 10 digit value width is over. Now suppose I am removing two value and entering a character value here, but it will be not allowing me. Okay, so again I am pressing this. Now STD code, let's say I am pressing my STD code 02646. It will be automatically transfer to next line, and my landline number. Okay, now I want to display time, let's say 05 right now and 46 minutes. Okay, and say press OK. So it will be display whole information. You can see here 129 mobile number, landline number and time value. Got it? Okay, and whenever I'm click on close button, so it will be closing this form. Okay, so it's very easy control. When you want to take input in a specific form from user, that time you can use a masked text box. I hope you all of you understands about masked text box and how to you can use a masked text box in a VB.NET application. I hope you are enjoying with this video. If you have any doubts and any comment, then you can mention below in a comment box. You can also like this video. You can also subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon, so whenever I'm uploading a new video you can got notifications about that video. Okay, so once again, thank you so much and have a good day.